Dementia is not normal aging for adults. It's not something that just happens when you get old. It's a disease. It is not normal.
It's often misunderstood, and it's a silent killer. Alzheimer's and dementia are diseases that plague almost 100,000 Minnesotans. Finding a memory care place to comfort loved ones with Alzheimer's isn't easy, and a Plymouth family knows that all too well. It's why the Parks family decided to follow their hearts and build a place themselves. In today's Business Matters, Corey Bork shares the story behind Parks Place.
Part of what we say is it's by our family, for your family.
Days before its grand opening, a picture-perfect moment at Parks Place.
Our chandeliers are going up.
Karen Parks gives CCX News a tour as the finishing touches take place.
This is our great room.
This place is where people of different stages of dementia can live to their ability.
And we have a residential kitchen, which this is a big piece of what we want to showcase.
And families can do more than provide support.
Loved ones are welcome to come and cook with their loved one.
Here, no detail is left untouched.
Every paint color, every floor covering, every painting on the walls.
It follows years of hard work and one shocking discovery.
In 2006, we had him retested, and that's when he was diagnosed with young onset Alzheimer's.
At 56 years old, Jerry Parks learned he had an uncommon form of dementia. Only about 5% developed symptoms before age 65. Jerry was at the height of his career, a vice president at Mortensen Construction. His life changed. His family's did too.
Alzheimer's is not a disease for one person. It is an entire family disease. It affects everyone.
The Parks family set out to change how people with Alzheimer's are treated. They successfully lobbied government agencies to expedite Social Security disability benefits and fund more research. The Parks family didn't stop there. They wanted better care. The idea for Parks Place was born.
I'm hoping that will come to other people and have the same opportunity to do what I've had.
Their story is so inspirational about finding a place for Jerry.
Caitlin Kelly got to know Jerry through her work on Alzheimer's research at the U of M.
They just made it happen. It's kind of magical.
She says Parks Place rejects the traditional model of memory care. It's meant to feel like home, not a nursing home.
We want families to feel welcome here to visit their loved one because this is their home.
For Jerry, it'll be a place to share with his 11 grandkids.
A lot of times I lay it on the floor, and then the kids pile on top of me.
A place not only for his family, but a place to share with other families.
Most importantly, we want everyone to be treated as an individual. We want family. We want family to feel welcomed here and to feel like they are part of this.
The first families will be moving in this week. There will be 4 different care levels at Parks Place. Pricing is determined by care needs. And we'll have more information on this story at ccxmedia.org. Today marks a big celebration and the beginning of the end of construction on the new Rockford Road Bridge over Interstate 494. Our reporter Eric Nelson is live in Plymouth now with more. Eric?
Shannon, this is autumn joy for residents and business owners in this area. The new I-494 bridge will ease some of the gridlock that has been going on for most of the summer and early fall. Now the new span is wider and has specific left turn lanes onto 494. Remember, the old bridge had dated back to the mid-60s. Raj Kumar of Duffner's Deli is ecstatic. He survived the brunt of the construction, which began in early July. He's thankful to those who kept his business afloat.
I was gone. I mean, when I left July, I closed for, I believe, 18 days. I did close for 18 days. I was not thinking I'm going to come back or not. But their love, their help, they're all customers. I'm here. Thanks to everybody, whoever helped me here. Thank you to you guys. When I need help, you came here, cover me, and I tell you how I was feeling. And then thank you to all the customers. They came here. They helped me that that time I need very help to stay here. You know, really appreciate it. Thank you so much for your team, and the people came here, and thanks to him too, you know.
It's important to keep in mind the bridge is only partially reopened. The south half of this structure will remain closed for another couple of weeks. There's also more construction to be done. The ramp from northbound I-494 to Rockford Road will be closed through early November. Reporting live from the Rockford Road Bridge over I-494, I'm Eric Nelson, CCX News.
All right, thank you, Eric. Today, bridge crews started maintenance work on the Bass Lake Road bridges over Shingle Creek in Brooklyn Center. These bridges are just west of Highway 100. Crews will be cleaning and sealing the bridge deck, which is done every 5 years to protect the bridge surface. Work is expected to take all week, so expect delays in this area. One lane will be open in each direction while crews work on the project. Runners and spectators braved rain, snow, and wind at the Autumn Woods Classic on Saturday at the Elm Creek Park Reserve in Maple Grove. This is an annual tradition, and despite the chilly weather, it's good turnout for this event.
Once you got farther out, it was a lot windier because there's no trees to block any wind, but once you're in the trees, it was fine. And coming back, the wind was at your back, so it was a lot faster and a lot easier.
Exhilarating, super, pumped me up a lot. I knew it was going to be cold and snowy this morning, and I don't know, the start and the finish is always the best part of the race.
He's pumped up. The signature race of the day was the 10K Graham Cracker Run. Colton Barth of Now Then, Minnesota won that event. There was also a 5K Chocolate Walk Run and a 1K Mini Marshmallow Fun Run. Put the graham cracker, chocolate, and marshmallow all together and you get your post-race treat, a s'more. And on a frosty morning like Saturday, just being near the s'mores fire ring was a good place to be.
The weather wasn't great, but games were on Saturday in the semifinal round of the high school section soccer tournaments. The Maple Grove boys hosted Moorhead in Section 8AA. Nice goal here by Maple Grove's Damon Humphrey, hooking in a beautiful shot on the corner kick, and that gives the Crimson a 1-0 lead in the first half. Later on a free kick, it's Will Zaver approaching the ball, and then he'll leave it for Humphrey. He drills it into the back of the Moorhead net. And it's 2-0 Maple Grove. Late in the half, Connor Fournier passes it ahead to Zaver. And the senior patient here on this one. He'll dribble and then finally blast a shot in past the Spuds keeper for a goal. They win it 4-0. Maple Grove travels to Brainerd. Face them Tuesday night in the section final at 7 o'clock. Before that match, the Crimson girls facing Moorhead in the 8AA girls semifinals. A good scoring chance here for the Crimson, but Spuds defender Chloe Strom. Nice play to break up the crossing pass. No score at halftime. Late in the match, still 0-0. Maple Grove's Kelly Klontz gets taken down hard in the penalty area here, and a penalty kick is awarded the Crimson. Senior Abby Schulte steps up and delivers, beating the Moorhead goalie with her shot. It's the only goal of the day as Maple Grove survives, winning 1-0. They'll host STMA for the Section 8 title Tuesday night at 7. The Champlin Park girls host Roseville in the 5AA final Tuesday night as well. The Park Center boys entered the postseason with just one loss, and they were seeded first in Section 5AA. They hosted Moundsview in the semifinals. Park Center trails 2-1 until 2.5 minutes remain in the second half. Cameron Granner with a corner kick. Daniel Salato's header is in. The Pirates are pumped up as they force overtime. But in the second OT, Moundsview wins it. Joseph Swallen's pass is on target, Uzair Ahmed, and he tucks it under a sliding Brody Ping. Moundsview wins 3-2, ending the Pirates season. In football, the regular season wraps up this week. Two Class 6A heavyweights went head-to-head last Friday as Totino-Grace visited Champlin Park. And Champlin Park strikes big as Jace Miller finds Brock Johnson for a one-handed grab over the middle. It's a 64-yard touchdown for Johnson, and the Rebels take a 6-0 lead in the first quarter. The defenses excel in this game. Totino-Grace's Krzysztof Kolakowski rolls out his pass, picked off by Cam Hammonds. And he's threw down at the 30-yard line, but it halts a drive for Totino-Grace. But after forcing the Rebels to punt, the Eagles capitalize in the second quarter. Dees Wynn Cooper runs through a big gap for an 8-yard touchdown. The extra point makes it 7-6 Eagles at the half. Third quarter, Grace drives it deep into Rebels territory. Kolakowski's fourth down pass falls incomplete, though, and the drive ends. Champlin parks Miller. Gets away with one here. Cooper almost intercepts it with room to run. Has to settle for a pass breakup on the play. But here maybe is the play of the game. Miller rolling left, throws for Johnson, who makes a great catch in traffic and lands at the 2-yard line, setting up a short Miller touchdown run as Champlin Park grinds out a 12-7 win. Also in prep football, Providence Academy hosted Richfield. Jake Meisner taking the handoff in for a touchdown run, and it's 14-0 Providence. Later in the first, Meisner another short TD run. Great opening quarter for the Lions. They lead at 21-0. Early in the second quarter, it's Keyshawn Johnson's turn as he goes in from 5 yards out. Providence all over Richfield for a 27-0 lead. After the Spartans get on the board, Meisner fields a tough hop on the kickoff and heads straight upfield. Meisner returns at 98 yards for the touchdown, the second kickoff return score of the game for the Lions after Johnson managed the same feat to begin the game. They get their second win of the season.